Hello everybody, welcome once again. We are in our fifth module of engineering mechanics. So this is our fourth video. In the first two videos we saw kinematics of rotation, and in third and fourth video we are seeing about kinetics of rotation, that is rotation under a constant moment. So this is the continuation of the third video, and we will continue the remaining problems in the next video also. So today we have only three simple problems. So we saw the basics of kinetics in the last class, and we solved three problems also. So we will continue with our fourth problem. Our fourth problem is a 5 kilogram uniform disc is attached upon a couple with a constant magnitude of 10 Newton meter. So you have a uniform disc. So we know what is the moment of inertia of the uniform disc, and it is attached upon a couple with a constant magnitude of. Couple is nothing but your moment or torque. So the unit is Newton meter. So 10 Newton meter is your moment or the torque. Find the work done. You are asked to find the work done when the disc has completed 2 revolutions starting from rest. That means your angular displacement theta is equal to 2 revolutions. Find the angular velocity of the disc. You need to find omega. Take the radius of the disc as 0.4 meter. So the radius of disc is required to find the moment of inertia. So first of all we will find the moment of inertia of the disc. So moment of inertia of the disc I is equal to, the formula is mr square by 2. So mass is m, small m is the mass is 5 kilogram. R, the radius of the disc is 0.4, divided by 2 we get 0.4 kilogram meter square. Now angular displacement theta is given as 2 revolutions. So 2 revolutions is equal to, we multiply this 2 by 2 pi, we get in terms of radians. We get the angular displacement theta as 4 pi radians. Now we know work done is equal to force into displacement. Since it is rotation, force is replaced by moment. So moment into angular displacement. So moment is given as 10, angular displacement is 4 pi. So we get the work done as 125.663 joules. Now we know the work energy principle. If the work energy principle for linear motion is force into displacement, that is work done. Work done is force into displacement. Here since it is rotation, it is moment into angular displacement. So m theta is the work done. Energy is the difference in the kinetic energy, that is half mv square. Here mass is replaced by moment of inertia. See, we know work energy principle, that is the relationship between work and energy. Work is m theta, energy is half mv square. Half, since it is rotation, half into m is replaced by moment of inertia. Mass is replaced by mass moment of inertia. So half m v square. V square is your velocity. Here angular velocity is omega square. So m theta is equal to I by 2 omega square minus omega naught square. So omega naught is taken as 0 because initial angular displacement is taken as 0. So your final angular displacement becomes 25.066 radians per second. Now angular velocity of the disc after 2 revolutions is therefore 25.066 radians per second. We will go for the next problem. Example 5. That is a 30 kilogram disc. So mass of the disc is 30 kilogram. Of radius 0.2 meter is transported at center and subjected to a force of 10 Newton and a moment of 5 Newton meter. So listen, a force is given as 10 Newton and the moment is given as 5 Newton meter. So we know moment is equal to force into distance. So total moment will be equal to this moment of a 5 Newton meter plus the force is acting at center. So it is force into radius. So the moment because of this force of 10 Newton will be equal to this 10 into the radius 0.2. So we get 10 into 0.2 Newton meter. So total moment is equal to 10 into 0.2 plus 5 Newton meter. And it starts from rest. That means our initial angular velocity is equal to 0. Determine the number of revolutions. We need to find the angular displacement theta. It must make to attain an angular velocity of 20 radians per second. That means our final angular velocity is 20 radians per second. We need to find what is theta. Very simple problem. First of all, we are finding the mass moment of inertia. We know for a circular disc, mass moment of inertia I is equal to mr square by 2. So we get mass moment of inertia as 0.6 kilogram meter square. Now moment of inertia about the center. I told you the total moment is equal to 10 into 2. 10 is the force and 2 is the distance about the center, that is the radius. So 10 into 2 plus 5. So we get, that is the total moment is equal to I alpha. I is 0.6, that is moment of inertia is 0.6, and alpha is angular acceleration. So we get angular acceleration as 11.667 radians per second square. Now we know initial velocity is taken as 0, final velocity is 2 radians per second. Therefore, from the equation of motion for equation of rotational motion, we know omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha t. That is nothing but b is equal to u plus at. Here it is angular displacement. So omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha t. So omega naught is taken as 0. We get the time required so that is for the given angular velocity and angular acceleration, the time required is 1.7142 seconds. Now we know s is equal to ut plus half at square. Here it is rotation. So theta is equal to omega naught t plus half alpha t square. So number of revolutions, that is angular displacement theta is equal to 2.7283 revolution. We will go for the next problem. Example 6. A homogeneous disc of mass 20 kg and 0.8 meter diameter. If 0.8 meter is the diameter, the radius is equal to 0.4 meter. Is rotated about its axis with angular velocity of 12 radians per second. Angular velocity omega will be equal to 12 radians per second. What moment or torque should be applied to bring it to stop in 5 seconds? So in 5 seconds, t is equal to 5 seconds, your disc is brought to stop. That means at t is equal to 5 seconds, our final velocity omega will be equal to 0. Our initial velocity is 12 radians per second. Initial velocity is 12 radian per second. Final velocity, because it is coming to rest, the final velocity is taken as 0. So the mass moment of inertia, we know I is equal to mr square by 2. It is 1.6 kilogram meter square. Omega naught, that is initial velocity, it is moving with a velocity of 12 radian per second. So initial velocity is 12 radians per second. The disc is brought to rest. So final velocity is equal to 0. The disc is brought to rest in 5 seconds. So t is equal to 5 seconds. By applying the equation of rotational motion, omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha t. That is v is equal to u plus at. Omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha t. alpha is equal to minus 2.4 radian per second. That is, the acceleration is reduced. This is deceleration. That is why it is minus. Now, the moment or torque that should be applied to bring it to rest in 5 seconds is, we know mass is equal to force into acceleration. Mass is equal to force into acceleration. Here moment is equal to moment of inertia into angular acceleration. So, moment is equal to, moment or torque is equal to I alpha. We know the value of I and alpha. So, we get the moment or torque required or to be applied to bring the circular disc to stop in 5 seconds is minus 3.84 Newton meter. That is, it should be the torque of 3.84 Newton meter should be applied in the opposite direction to bring the circular disc to rest in 5 seconds. So that's all for today. Hope you all understood. Thank you. Thank you once again. If you have doubts, you can comment on the comment section or you can directly ask me. Thank you. We will continue the next problem in the next class.